Let me go ahead and be completely transparent about what I'm about to say. Um, I have endured two different types of black man since I have made that last post about black men in leadership. I thought I made myself very clear, but since I didn't, let me make myself a little more clear about black men, leadership, and your fucking whining. Again, I say this is why black men need formal fucking education. Especially in war arts. Because for some reason, black men don't understand war. You don't understand war, you little whiny bastard. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Every black man that has called me, that has whined and just wanted to yell at me for no fucking reason and wonder why you got yelled back at, that's why, you whiny little bitch. That's why. Because for some reason the black man doesn't understand, the captain goes down with the ship, you little moron. The captain doesn't take the only dinghy and leave everybody on the ship to go down but him. Because that's what a missing parent is. Since y'all can't seem to take responsibility for not being in the house that your kids are in, you want to blame women. Blame anybody you want, homeboy, you whiny little bastard. That's why you don't have a kingdom now. That's why you don't have a... Tell me, okay, tell me this. When Winston Churchill won the war, notice I didn't say anything about the soldiers. You name the general that won the war. The soldiers don't mean shit. Am I right or am I wrong? So even if Winston Churchill lost, the fuck he gonna say? Well, my private who was on the front line of the flank, he didn't get up that morning, so it's his fault. That's what you sound like when you start blaming women for your fucking downfall. But if the black woman turns on me, and every last one of them said that same shit. If the black woman turned on me because another king then came in, that's your fault. It's your fault, you whiny little bastard. You know why it's your fault? Because you chose her. You chose her. You chose to put your tongue in her. You chose to put your dick in her. You chose to close your eyes around her. You chose to trust her. So you know what? Even if she turned on you, it's not her fault. It's yours. You whiny little motherfucker. I just don't understand. What is your solution? I told you what the fuck my solution was all through the damn video. My solution is your fucking education. Get an education. Read a war book. Now, see, the king is the most important piece on the board, on the chessboard. Nigga, you right. But he can only move one space anyway. You do realize that all the other pieces on the chessboard are more free than the king. Right? And guess what? If your opponent's queen happens to take your king, Guess what? Your opponent wins. Even though your king is still while his king does nothing. You don't seem to understand that part about chess either. Let me say that again. Your opponent's queen slides up into your side. The king ain't got to do, her king has not got to do a damn thing. If she kills you, guess whose fault that is? It's yours. You lose at chess, bro. You can't blame it on your queen, your king, your rook, or your pawn. Come on, y'all. Tell me, if you lose at chess, whose fault is it? Y'all please share this live. Whose fault is it? You know, chess players that play good chess, they study chess. Studying is schooling. Y'all don't study. You don't study. Your woman fucked you over. It's your fault. Your best friend fucked you over. Your fault. Black men are the whiniest little motherfuckers on the planet that want to be king. You don't want to hurt. Do you know what the white man went through to control the world? Maybe you do not understand the extent of what kings and men of power have to do. They woman is the last shit on their mind. Or didn't you notice? Did anybody else notice that men of power, the last thing on their mind is a bitch? Or is it just me? You's a whiny little motherfucker. You want to be the leader, but you don't want to take responsibility for the war you lost. I'm a king. No, you're in exile. And this is what I mean by black men act like they want to lead, but you don't want to do what it takes to be a leader. And my question is, nigga, if you the lead and I'm supposed to follow, how are you going to blame me for anything? You taught me. I'm following you. How you going to blame me? You let me go down the wrong road, you little whiny motherfucker. You told me shut the fuck up, take care of the children, and make you a sandwich. Now you mad because we didn't walk 50 miles down a road you took us down. And here's the thing, bruh. When you have a king who is not sitting on his throne, you can't be mad when somebody else usurps your kingdom. Look that word up, brother, because I know a lot of y'all need to look that word up. Usurp. You told me be quiet and make a sandwich. Now you're mad. Exactly. Now you're mad that I didn't tell you go down this road. Nigga, I was taking care of the kids and making sure that the American cheese slices weren't breaking up. Y'all some whiny motherfuckers. I thought I was very clear on what the fuck I said. You need education. Period. All other people send their leaders for education. Better yet, the leaders that we had that had educations, Dr. Huey P. Newton, you know him, that one. He made a difference. Does anybody know the difference that he made? And I don't remember him whining about the women in the Black Panther Party. I don't remember him whining. Come on, somebody give me a program that learned man put into effect that bettered us, because it did. And stop calling him Huey Newton. He's Dr. Huey P. Newton. Oh, nobody knows? Nobody knows any programs? See, that's the... Most of you little nigglets benefited from the programs that this learned black man put in. Thank you, Lakeisha, because I almost went left. I was taking a sharp left. I was about to turn the whole motherfucker. Thank you. At least one person understands the programs that learned man who was a lawyer. He learned the law. And the last black lawyer that was on our side, that was fighting for us and our civil rights, they took him and they put him on the Supreme Court to work for them so he could no longer work for us. Anybody know who that was? Because that was another learned black man that was about to hand America its ass over our civil liberties. Anybody? TSU has a whole law school named after him. Anybody? I think that's enough time for y'all to have typed his honorable name in. The Honorable Thurgood Marshall. And the other man that was about to do it, see, they couldn't catch Johnny Cochran fast enough, so they just offed his ass. Where are learned men at? Because that's all I asked. All I asked was for our brothers to get an education. And the only thing that my brothers could do was yell at me about how it's women's fault that all of this shit took place. Bro, question. What the fuck is the crew supposed to do when the captain jumped ship a long time ago? Come on. I know it's some men in here. And I know y'all don't want to talk to me because these are the hard conversations that we have to have. And of course, to say anything to me would be either to incriminate yourself or incriminate your brother. All the fuck I asked was for you to crack a goddamn book before you went behind bars. That's all I asked. All I asked for you was to get some knowledge. That's all I asked. You want to be a leader? right? Because, see, to spare everybody else, the leader is supposed to give up their life. Am I right or am I wrong? Because I don't see these black men giving up their lives for the whole of us trying to be leaders. What I see is black men trying to lead from behind, using black women and black children as body shields. And excuses. See, we would have won had you not gone forward. Nigga, what? That's easy to say from a mile back, nigga. It's women, children, and old folk between you and the enemy while you calling instructions from the back. We can't blame somebody that's not there. The fuck we can't. Because, see, that's the thing. Black men believe because they weren't in the home, they can't be blamed for what happened. Excuse me. Excuse me. It don't work like that. It don't work like that, nigga. How many days of school can you miss before they put your ass back in the same grade? How many days of work can you miss before your ass is fired? Go back in history and see how many kings that left their throne got usurped while they were off in a foreign land fighting for bullshit. Oh, sister, you gonna have to give me some historical this, that, and the other. See, another reason why I just say fuck you. Fuck you. Because if you had a leadership education, you wouldn't have had to ask me that. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Can I get some hearts, some likes, something, laugh at me, please. Laugh at me, because this is a joke. It's a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke. And this is how much of a fucking joke it is. Ladies, do they not tell us we're the weaker sex? Ladies, do they not tell us to shut the fuck up and just do what we're told? Ladies, are we not treated like children that they can ejaculate in? Ladies, are we usually not, and see, this is just tradition because this is how it's supposed to happen. Like, you're supposed to go from your father's house to your husband's house, making sure that you were never kind of responsible for yourself. See, what I want you to do, black man, is see who you're blaming. You're blaming the one who's subjugated to you. We're not supposed to do anything until you tell us. We're supposed to follow your lead. But if you're not there to lead, brother, that's still your fucking fault. You know why it's still your fucking fault? And I'm going to be honest with you. The only reason you don't want to hear this is because it's coming from a woman. Because if it was coming from a man that you respected, you would fucking hear this. Am I right? Or am I wrong, gentlemen in the room? Because I've understood for years, you fucking martial artists that sit here and talk about, oh, Master Fundi Fee. But as soon as you get in front of my face, nigga, I outrank you and you think you gonna yell at me? I outrank you all the fucking way around. Suck my dick. And I say that as a leader. And the sad part is, every last one of them called me over Facebook, which means none of you raggedy motherfuckers have my real number for a reason. I would never be associated with your whiny motherfucking ass. The men around me don't whine. The men around me take responsibility for their shit and they go down with their ships. But the beautiful thing about it is they're such leaders, ain't none of us went down yet. So yeah, motherfucker, I can talk. I can talk. In most cases, I've raised men of better character than most of you motherfuckers that have called me, and they have half the fucking experience. And here's another thing to put in your super G-string, my bitch. Here's another thing to put in your G-string, because yes, I am going to disrespect the shit out of black boys today who stand up in front of me and tell me I can't take a man's place because I am not a man. Maybe you need to re-examine the word woman. Can somebody please type the word woman in here? I'm about to show you that you never played Scrabble, nigga. You never played that game with the letter dice that you throw over like this and you shake it up and you put it back and you got to make words out of the letters. You never played that game. Somebody please type in woman for me. I'm about to show you something, nigga. Y'all see that word? Do you see the man in it? So the next time a man approaches you and tell you you can't take a man's place, nigga, by definition, I'm more than you will ever be. I encompass you and I got shit you don't have. What you mean to say is you will never be as whoa as me. You better watch your fucking self. Cause I ain't never known a man to make a woman, but we can squat you little motherfuckers out all day, all night. See, you have to make a woman after she's already been potty trained. Let's be honest. You have to wait till she has a full vocabulary, right? You make women after they've already become childbearing. That's when you begin to make women. You know when we begin to make men? Well, honey, just put your finger in your belly button and thank your mama. Because in some cases, she should have swallowed your ass. Ain't a man on this planet that a woman didn't bore. Period. There's not a man on this planet, not one, that can say he came from another man. Not one of you hangy, uterine, sacked, long clitoris, no mammary gland having Homo sapiens can say it. Not one. I haven't known a peg leg McGillicuddy to give birth to no babies. Not none. Maybe in 30 years I might have to eat these words, but not today. Y'all stop letting these men tell you you're inferior when by word you are more than he. And for those of you who gave birth to men, you bet not. You bet not. Bet not. But then again, this is how most men treat the planet. And this is why I married a country boy. This is why I married a farm boy. Because he understands how to take care of the planet. So in understanding how to take care of the planet, he understood how to take care of me. These are the men that will take trees from the earth and not replant them and turn around and wonder why he ain't got no shade. Right? These are the men that go into the hood and mine those that cannot protect themselves. We also have to keep in mind that in this particular group of men are also the group of men that molest, abuse, and hurt women and children without a thought. And if you think for 3 seconds, I'm going to allow some strange man over Facebook to believe that his dick is long enough to come through a Facebook call and put in my mouth, you have lost your black ever-loving mind. I will castrate you. See, I never understood how a man could rape a woman in her mouth. You have teeth. The last thing you want to do during a rape scene is stick something in my mouth, especially something made of flesh. You gonna lose that. And depending on how I feel, I might skew it, barbecue it, fricassee that bitch, put a little hot sauce and a little bit of barbecue on it, and enjoy it. Don't play me. Y'all can do this to these other little girls around here that get afraid of men becoming peacocks, because this is what I know about a peacock. Shoot his ass through the breast. All the motherfucking feathers will come down with him. Trust it. I don't care how fucking big he gets. His chest gets no bigger than it is. And you know what happens? You know what happens after you hit a bird in the chest? All them feathers fold right the fuck over. Don't do it. And this is a warning to the next boy that decides to call me over Facebook so you can get some clarification. I speak English very fucking well. Well enough that I've written 3 books that have allowed me a nice little income. So not only do I read well, I write well, and I comprehend well. I comprehend to the point that when I watch a video, I don't have to call the person doing it to get clarification because I comprehend well. I get clarification. Clarify my nuts. That's what you do. Now y'all can tell them what I said. I don't mind. Share this video. But if black men are going to blame this on black women because we don't follow, let me tell you something. Man. Every mammal, because we're classified as mammals, right? There is not one female mammal who is interested in her own survival that's going to pick a mammal male who does not have a place for her to stay. Even the birds do not choose a male bird who has not built a fucking nest. And you know what those male birds don't do? They don't look at the girl and go, but I'm building this nest for her for the babies, goofy motherfucker. For the goddamn babies. It's not for me. And could you imagine what would happen in the bird kingdom if all the male birds suddenly stopped making nests? Because that's pretty much what's happened in the black community. Black men have stopped making nests. Black men usually don't even live with themselves anymore. I have a handful of all the black men I know. Oops, I can't even say that shit, because most of the black men I know do have their own apartments. Well, see, that goes to show you the type of black men I'm around. They actually have their own apartments. But you know what? I stay far and clear from them niggas that go from taxes to birthdays to Christmas money. This nigga has never had an address to himself, and he ain't never been on a lease or a rental agreement. But want to walk up, he want to come, and I'm just using me for example, but you want to come up on the Saint fee and take the captain's hat off my head? And you don't want any of the duties of a captain? No. You just want to wear the clothes of the captain and enjoy the benefits of being a captain, but nothing else that comes with it. If you're a king and you lost the war, who the fuck are you to yell at the queen, nigga? The queen doesn't even go to war with you. You gonna come home and beat the queen because you lost that war. Oh my God. And y'all wonder why black women don't trust and or not liking your ass right now. I'm going to say this again. Black woman, every goddamn man on this planet is open to you. Open to you. If everybody are minorities except Europeans, that gives you all of the world to look at. Y'all stop vying for an exiled king's attention. See, that's where other women of the world got us up one. You know, they're looking to better their legacy while we're trying to love a nigga who's whining and kicking our asses. And this is why I didn't choose an African American man. They're whiny. And when things go wrong in our family, he takes responsibility. When things go awry, he takes responsibility. Just like in the good times, he takes responsibility. There have been times where he didn't even include me in the fucking plan. You know why? Because he didn't want his queen to go to war with him. Even though my sword is sharper than his. You know what? My king doesn't even want me bowing to him. His motto is, my queen bows to no one but God, not even me. So see, there's the big difference between the men y'all have and the men I'm around. And that's the difference between the men that called me and the men that sent me texts that was like, girl, you putting your foot in their asses again. Yes, sir. Yes, I am. See, men think I'm cute. Men think I'm cute because men know I'm right. You know why men know I'm right? Because men told me this shit. See, I don't just go haphazardly off talking about the black man and his goofy fucking ass ways. After I actually take it to black men and go, hey, this is what I've seen. And they go, you know what? You are fucking right. Go. And you know what? I follow black men's lead. Not black boys, not whiny little shitheads who still need their asses wiped, who still need me to sit down and hold their hands on comprehension. The men who think they can yell at me and get the fuck away with it. Well, you know, Fee, I'm just passionate. Gives not a fuck. We are holding a civilized conversation and you just called me and I don't know you from fucking Adam and you're yelling at me, my nigga. Warning. And when I say shit like I told one, excuse me, brother, but you are raising your voice at me and I don't know you. Well, sister, I know you can take it. Nigga, did you know that was an early warning system going off for your ass? That I'm not going to sit here and keep taking you yelling at me? Ding, ding, nigga. Or the other one, who just, Fundi fee, yada. Nigga, my bucked eyes didn't tell you that you were in danger? Nigga, I don't know you from fucking Adam. You not my man. I've had no parts of you in any parts of me. You're not my uncle. You're not my dad. You're not my, and if you were my sons and you yelled at me, I'd have skinned your ass. I don't know you. Fundi, I know you can take it. I'm warning you that your cup is almost full. My tolerance cup is almost full for you. No, nigga, I don't know you. No, you don't get a fucking pass with me. I don't know you. You talk to the women that you know like that, because I kick you in your fucking teeth. Oh, we'd fight, nigga. You have no idea. We'd fight. And if you think you was gonna win, oh, that was gonna be a rude fucking awakening. Rude fucking awakening. Because y'all walk around here acting like you've been to tournaments. You act like you've taken that shit on the road. You act like somebody has counted 1, 2, 3 and you won a gold medal. Y'all ain't put your shit on real motherfucking Front Street. I have. Motherfucking fighting champion for 5 years straight. Don't let the blubber fool you, nigga. I can still kick you in the face. That's why I don't take the men yelling at me. Because when it come down to it, nigga, I will beat your ass. Period. I will take you out back and I will drag you through the fucking alley. You don't talk to me like that. I don't talk to you like that. You ain't talking to me like that. I'm not under you. I'm not your daughter. I'm not your fucking child. And I'm not fucking you. And you don't have the capacity for violence that I do. Trust me. And there are not a lot of women that'll tell you that. So when one does, you should listen. I'm a glamorous fucking psychopath. But this, that give you niggas a little bit of courage. Because if you were standing in front of me, it wouldn't go down like that. I promise. So take this cyber courage. Keep your cyber courage. Make sure there are fiber optics between me and you when you yelling. And anybody after this that wanna try me, you're not gonna get the gentle treatment everybody else got. Trust it. I'll talk to y'all later.